Check these out. These are some boating balls, a form of meditation. Now, believe it or not, one way to instantly increase video views on your Instagram account is to meditate while you scroll through. This promotes growth and a ton of other positive benefits. My name is Anthony. I run an Instagram marketing agency and also run a 1 million follower network on Instagram. And I make videos like this to help you take your Instagram account from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe because this is the Instagram Hub. Now, I'm just kidding, guys. If you meditate while you scroll through Instagram, you actually won't be able to do anything because your eyes will be closed and you can't see the screen. I'm just messing around with you guys. If you're wondering why I started off the video like that, continue watching. I'm gonna show you exactly why, and I'm gonna show you how that increases your video views and how you can apply that to Instagram. So if you wanna increase your video views, I suggest you keep watching. So for any of you guys who don't know, my name is Anthony Groper. I run an Instagram marketing agency and I kind of study Instagram all day and I make videos to help you guys grow. So if you're trying to grow on your Instagram, you know, there's a little red button there. It says subscribe. You might wanna subscribe now because we have a ton of videos that show you everything about growing and monetizing on Instagram. Now, with that said, let's talk about the 4 points of increasing your video views. And let's start with what I just did at the beginning of that video. If you guys are new here, you probably don't really know, but if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys are probably like, Anthony, you never start a video off like that. Like, what's the point of that? And let me tell you something. The first 5 seconds of your video are the most important when it comes to Instagram. That is the hook, just like a book, right? If you've ever picked up a book in a library or, you know, in this day and age, if you ever had your Kindle or your ebook or whatever, if that first page isn't good, you're probably putting it down. And it's the same thing with Instagram video or video anywhere. The first 5 seconds, if it is bad, dull, or boring, people are going to click off. So when you start the video with something you've never done before, I know right now my audience that's watching this, you first viewers here, if this video is under 10,000 views, I know that you guys are like kind of confused and it's kind of keeping you watching. Well, if you do that same thing on your Instagram, you have your followers, you know what they're used to. If you completely switch it up with something you've never done before, they're naturally, your own followers are going to stick and watch that longer. They're going to engage on it. That spike from your own followers will then help you to go ahead and reach more people because that video is going to have higher engagement. Instagram might start ranking it for hashtags. Instagram might put on the explore page, things like that. Now, you don't always have to do outlandish things. And if we take this down to a super beginner, super basic level, this simply starts with opening up the video and immediately talking or immediately doing something. If you start recording a video and you like start recording it down here and then it takes you a second to bring it up to your face or it takes you a second to flip the camera and you're doing all this stuff and it takes you like 5 to 10 seconds to even really get to the point of the video, your videos are never going to do anything. There has to be instant action. So that first 5 seconds, have it be instant action. Try to do things you've never done before. Try to do things that are simply going to hook people in. As if you were writing a book, how are you going to get somebody to read the next 300 pages of your book on the first page? How are you going to get somebody to watch the entire rest of your video in the first 5 seconds? Now, this next point is something that I cannot prove. It's something that I cannot go in and literally show you, but it's something that I think it makes a lot of sense. I've been testing it on clients, and honestly, I kind of want to have you guys testing it as well. Let me know what you think about this. So, my theory is that shorter videos are going to perform better. Now, my first reason of why I say this is that people have very short attention spans, right? It's getting smaller and smaller. I think scientific studies say that humans now have a smaller attention span than that of a goldfish. But that's another topic for a different type of rant video. So the first benefit, in my opinion, of a shorter video is that it's less work to keep that person engaged. It's less work to try to get them to stick to a full video, right? It's just gonna be a lot easier to get somebody to watch a 15-second video than it is to get someone to watch a full 1-minute video. Now, following up with that, here is kind of my theory that I literally just kind of thought about maybe a week ago, and I wanna share it with you guys because I think it would work, and I'm seeing some positive results with it. My theory is that if you post a 1-minute long video on Instagram and you post a 15-second video, right? And let's say that one person viewed the entire 15-second video for the entire 15 seconds. And let's say they viewed the 1-minute video for 30 seconds. If you compare it in percentages to the length of the video, that would mean that the 1 minute long video viewed at 30 seconds had a 50% retention rate, right? That viewer viewed the video for 50%. But the 15-second video, which is watched for the entire 15 seconds, has a 100% retention and view rate. Now, my thinking is that if Instagram looks at it as percentages, if they look at it not that you viewed more on a 30-second video, but if the algorithm is chunking it down into percentages, then shorter videos are simply going to perform better. If that is the case, then even though on the 1 minute video they viewed longer, right? They viewed 30 seconds, which is a whole 15 seconds longer. It's still only 15%. And even though on the 15% video they viewed an entire 15 seconds shorter than the 1 minute video, it's still a 100% retention. That is my theory. That is my thinking. I'm not exactly positive that that's how it works, but that is what I'm currently testing. And I always want to share with you guys the most up-to-date info and the stuff that I'm actually not only using, but also testing. And so far I'm seeing good results with it. So I'd love for you guys to go ahead and try it out. And I think you're going to see a lot of positive results with it as well. So try to chunk down your videos, get rid of the dead space, get rid of all that. Now, third and most importantly, and I can't tell you guys how many times I have screwed up making posts go viral, or even just non-viral posts, just posting a video because of this, because I'm rushing to make my post, is to select a cover, right? When you're posting a video, when you're going ahead and you can edit it, on the far right, there is something that says cover. Go and select the cover, right? You don't want it to just be randomly from Instagram or the beginning or the very end of the video. You want to select your cover to be the climax of the video, the most craziest thing that happened. Basically, you're trying to pick the most clickbait cover that you can out of the content within your video. That is going to help you so much. For example, if there was a video of me skydiving and the thumbnail that I put was just of the plane or just of us kind of sitting in there, it wouldn't do so well. If I then selected the thumbnail to be me actually jumping out of the plane, it's gonna do incredibly well. Now, the fourth tip is engagement, and this is gonna really help boost your video views. This is gonna really help if you've already done the other 3 steps. If you've done the other 3 steps, this is like putting that icing on the cake, right? It's gonna go ahead and it's gonna just lift you off, and that is driving engagement to that video. Put it out to your followers, make a story post promoting it, maybe get a shout out from another account, shouting out your account the second you post that, maybe some DM groups, maybe it's power likes, whatever it is, get traffic to that video, especially if it's a new video that you just made and you did that 5-second in the beginning, something different, you did all the other steps, and now this is all for the first time, you're just gonna hit your audience with it, you drive some traffic to it, this video should perform exceptionally well because your audience isn't gonna be preparing for it, they're not going to expect it, they're going to engage from it, you're gonna get the influx of engagement that you're sending to it, and it should fare very well, especially if it is viral content. It should definitely go ahead and rank on hashtags at the very least. And that is 4 tips to go ahead and get more Instagram views in literally 30 seconds, however long it takes you to make an Instagram post. If you liked this video, go ahead and drop it a like so more people can see it. We can help more people. We can get more people growing on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video and you want more videos on how to grow on Instagram, maybe you're trying to grow or monetize whatever it is, whether it's a personal brand, whether it's a viral page, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and then you can go to the channel. We have tons of more content for you to go ahead and check out. With all that said, for any of you really struggling on Instagram, you really can't grow, you can't get the needle moving at all, and you kind of need that fresh place to start. You gotta like start somewhere and know what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're doing wrong. Check the description. I'll leave a link down there to a free advanced Instagram training me and my team just did. We'll teach you everything you need to know, give you all that basic foundation so you can start actually making progress instead of watching YouTube videos of people telling you to follow and follow, post daily and be consistent and have patience, right? Because none of that matters. It's all about strategy and it's all about execution. With all that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next one.